stunning twist of events that would make even the Pussycat Dolls shake their heads in disbelief, Democratic mayors of sanctuary cities are now facing a dilemma of their own making. It's almost like that catchy song warned, "Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it." Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us to spread out conservative news the mainstream is too afraid to report on. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, known for his Texan grit and no-nonsense attitude, sent shockwaves through the sanctuary city circuit with a warning that reverberated through the social media cosmos. With the unflinching determination of a cowboy riding into a showdown, Abbott declared, "Texas has transported over 102,000 migrants to sanctuary cities, leaving no room for doubt." Abbott's message was loud and clear. The Lone Star State wasn't planning to hit the brakes on the migrant transportation train anytime soon. He aimed a well-aimed salvo at the overwhelmed Texas border towns, reminding them that they shouldn't have to bear the brunt of President Biden's open border policies. The transportation mission, Abbott declared, would keep chugging along until the border was secure, a goal seemingly as elusive as a mirage in the Texas desert. Much like exasperated parents dealing with wild teenage parties in their basements, Abbott was effectively telling sanctuary cities that it was high time they took responsibility for the guests they had so enthusiastically invited in. It's a situation that would be uproarious if it weren't for the fact that it's so distressingly serious. Take New York City's Mayor Eric Adams, for example. He's been one of the Democratic Party's loudest voices bemoaning the repercussions of President Biden's immigration woes. But rewind to 2019 when Adams, still Brooklyn's borough president, was practically rolling out the red carpet for the world. As Fox News astutely noted in a January 13th article, Adams issued an open invitation to the globe. To anyone in the world fleeing hatred and oppression, the ultimate city of immigrants wants you to remember you're always welcome here. It was an altruistic gesture, as long as the bill for food and lodging was footed by those residing in the border states, primarily Texas. But once Abbott started shipping the migrants straight to the party venue, Adams began singing a different, slightly off-key tune. We're getting an average. Just think of this number. There are weeks we get 4,000 migrants that come into our city, Adams lamented on Good Morning America on January 11th, as Fox News reported. When you have anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000 coming in a week, and you have to find housing, food, shelter, clothing, educate the children, health care, that's not sustainable. Adams voiced concerns about the lack of a national-level decompression strategy to evenly distribute the incoming paroled individuals throughout the country. But the real problem lies in the fact that the certain cities he's referring to are the very same cities that once trumpeted their open arms to illegal immigrants. These cities essentially stamp themselves with a giant sanctuary city label, akin to a neon vacancy sign hanging over their spot on the map. Lo and behold, people are now taking them up on their offer, much to their chagrin. In a rather ironic twist, mayors from other self-proclaimed sanctuary cities, including the Democratic strongholds of Chicago, Denver, Houston, and Los Angeles, penned a letter to President Biden in November, as reported by the Associated Press. In this candid letter, they detailed the migrants' accommodations, which included police stations and converted cruise ship terminals. The dire situation had these cities running out of space and cash faster than a teenager with a credit card on a shopping spree. The panic was palpable, and the days of virtue signaling about compassion seemed like a distant memory. So, as the Pussycat Dolls aptly sang, growing up isn't always a walk in the park. It's a lesson that sanctuary cities are learning the hard way, one migrant at a time. And in the words of that timeless chorus, "Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it."